Okay, so this is the biggest camera comparison of 2023 because we not have one, not two, but three best of the best flagship cameras. S23 Ultra, iPhone 15 Pro Max and Pixel 8 Pro. Now, we'll not be talking about build quality, looks, performance, software because all of these phones are unique in that department and at the end it will become Android versus iOS debate. Rather, we'll only be talking about camera or cameras because nowadays when you go to a function, party or just a trip, all we do is carry our phone as the main camera. Also, if you're spending more than 1 lakh rupees, you need the best smartphone camera. Oh, sorry, 1.6 lakh. My bad. And Apple has made a lot of changes to the iPhone 15 Pro Max this time in the camera. You have a dedicated 5x zoom lens, better HDR and by default now it takes photo in 24 megapixel. But when we took a photo against the Pixel 8 Pro and the S23 Ultra, the photo came out to be like this. So, does that make the iPhone 15 Pro Max the camera king? Well, to try that out, we clicked hundreds of photos from daytime to nighttime, from portrait to ultra wide, and we have tried to cover every scenario so that we can have a picture perfect answer for you. And before we get to that, two things. Number one, to keep things simple and easy for you guys, we have 7 practical categories and we'll be giving 1 point per category. And number two, here's a quick word from our sponsor, Surfshark VPN. And fair thing, we have been personally using Surfshark VPN before they even approached us for this video. Now you're obviously being tracked anywhere that you browse on the internet or watch anything. So getting a paid VPN makes sense and importantly for 2 reasons. Number one, Surfshark VPN works on all websites seamlessly with good privacy and you can even unlock content from other parts of the world that are not available in India. Here's a good video for that. Number two, Surfshark VPN not only starts as low as 180 rupees per month, but you get unlimited device access, so you can share it with your friends and family. Now, Surfshark VPN partnered with us, and for Team TW, you get an exclusive Surfshark deal. Enter promo code TechWiser for an extra 3 months free at surfshark.deal/TechWiser. And there is also a 30 days money back guarantee, so there's no harm in trying. Starting off with everyone's favorite, the selfie mode. And I would say all the 3 phones have 3 distinct looks. Take this picture for instance. iPhone has a cool tone, Samsung pictures look more boosted, and Pixel photo looks the closest to natural. Or even in this shot, we took inside a mall and we had this bright light behind me. Pixel was the closest to how the shot looked in real life. And we took multiple selfies. Samsung tends to boost a bit, but the Pixel stayed mostly closer to natural with really good HDR.
So this is a selfie video and I'm in a park. Someone is cutting grass, kids are running. So you should have a better idea of the mic quality, which phone cuts the noise better.
When it came to the mic quality and overall selfie video quality, the Pixel 8 Pro just killed and the point goes to it. And I was looking at the new iPhone now confused. Well, we moved on to low light photos. So we clicked a few pictures and you'll notice one common thing here. Samsung's pictures look brighter because Samsung has a 200 megapixel main camera and it uses pixel binning. We have explained that in this video here. If you want, you can check it out. But in short, it combines 16 pixels to give one super pixel and the biggest advantage comes in low light. Every time S23 Ultra looked brighter, and even if you zoom in on my face, see it has more details compared to the other. Same story even in this picture. S23 Ultra looks more eye-pleasing, it has captured more light. Now sometimes the S23 Ultra backfired, like in this picture, S23 Ultra has overexposed my face, but that was like 1 out of 20 times. But overall, for most of the times, I would pick S23 Ultra for low light photos. Point to S23 Ultra. Now, so far the Pixel and the Samsung were absolutely killing the new iPhone. So is Samsung and Pixel the best camera phone of 2023? Well, here's where the twist started, and all the improvements Apple talked about the iPhone 15 Pro Max really started showing in the skin tone. Now, getting the Indian skin tone correct is very crucial, and in most cases, the iPhone just nails it. Take this for instance, Samsung picture looks more colorful and vibrant, Pixel photo is a bit underlit, dark, the iPhone's picture looked the most natural. And we took it to tougher situations, like see this picture, same story, iPhone shot is closer to natural, see the t-shirt is properly exposed, the clouds in the sky is properly exposed. Even if you zoom in on this picture, iPhone has more details around my face. The 24 megapixel photo quality shows here. Or even this photo we took inside a mall, iPhone's picture has the correct exposure and color. Speaking of colors, have a look at this shot. Now it is a pretty difficult picture for any camera. There is red light coming from one side and yellow lights all around me, and here I would say the iPhone has done the best job. The picture looks just the way it was meant to look. Samsung has completely messed up the colors and exposure, and again Pixel's photo looks underexposed. And this is huge because up until last year, iPhone took more pale, yellow looking skin tone, and the improvements they have done this year is pretty great. So for skin tone, I would say the iPhone is doing a much better job. It is neither overdoing things like Samsung, not undercutting it like the Pixel. So point to the iPhone. And before we proceed to the next category, we argue a lot about average user like boosted photos, natural photos. So we did a fun little experiment here in the office. We clicked pictures of TW members working at their desk and we asked them which one looked the better picture and why. And of course, without telling them the name of the phone, it's a blind test.
I'm a bit confused in photo A and C. We'll go with the middle one.
I like photo A.
The last one, the right one.
I like the third one.
Do you want to guess which phone it is?
So we'll get to the results at the end of the video and it's very interesting. Now if we talk about ultra wide angle lens, the most important thing is landscape shots, and in that regard I would say the iPhone is doing a better job. See this picture? Pixel's photo is a bit dull. Samsung's colors are way boosted, like come on, Indian skies don't look that blue. The iPhone has the best of both worlds, proper color and good exposure. Now Samsung's boosted colors at times does look good in this photo, but Pixel's ultra wide angle needs improvement. And even if we take human subjects in ultra wide angle, see iPhone's picture, it looks more eye pleasing. So yeah, for ultra wide angle also, I'll go with the iPhone. Now another segment that has gained a lot of popularity in flagship phones is zoom. Like Samsung was the first to start the whole 100x super zoom war, but Apple and Google have also caught up. Now the S23 Ultra has a 10x dedicated zoom lens. The 8 Pro and 15 Pro Max have a 5x dedicated zoom lens, and this comparison is a bit confusing. Like if you see at the pictures, I would say at 5x, Pixel and iPhone's picture are good. See, Samsung is doing digital crop here, so the picture quality is okay types. Like it has overexposed my face. But when you switch to 10x zoom, Samsung takes the lead because it has a dedicated 10x lens. Like this is the entire scene, and if we zoom 10x into it, Apple is doing a really good job. The Pixel's picture is faded one, but the Samsung 10x zoom is really good. Or just take this another scenario, like this is the actual scene and you can see the man smoking in the window. How can the audience see the man smoking in the window? They were not present in the scene. So this is how the 10x looks like. Boom. And the same pattern. Pixel's picture look a bit blurred, hazy. Samsung is the best. iPhone is good. And then again, you can do that 100x zoom, take moonshots, all of that. The S23 Ultra is the winner, it gets the point. Coming to the video section, well, this has always been a strong point for the iPhone, but I would say other brands are catching up. Like for starters, you get the cinematic mode or portrait video mode on all the phones here. Samsung and iPhone can do it in 4K, whereas Pixel maxes out at full HD in this mode. Samsung does really good cinematic video, not sure why they don't advertise it that much. Plus, all smartphones can do slow-mo videos, but I prefer S23 Ultra here. It can slow the footage to 960 FPS, and the slow down movements look way better on the S23 Ultra. But when you lower the light, iPhone takes the lead. Like clearly iPhone's video look better. It has the least amount of noise. So while the other brands have gotten better, there are still some work to do. So point to the iPhone. Now before we get to the conclusion, I must mention the camera app features because there are a few modifications here this year. For starters, in the iPhone, if you forget to click the photo in portrait mode, you can just go over to the photo and do it in post. You can even change the focus point. Now Samsung's camera app was already good. You had single take, pro video, pro photo mode, lots of features, but the Pixel takes the cake in this department because firstly they have separated the photo and video section. So if you just want to shoot video, you can tap here and you get all the video functions. Everything can be done with a single swipe of your thumb or just a tap. But the major reason to have it as a winner would be the whole bunch of AI stuff. My favorite is this magic editor. See, I can drag and drop, change my position, and AI automatically generates the portion behind me and it looks so good. There's also best take feature which ensures everyone in the photo keeps smiling. So undoubtedly 1 point to Pixel for improving the camera app this time. But not everything with the Pixel and the AI features is perfect. My biggest complaint is these AI features could have been faster. Like first of all, you have to upload the photo to Google Drive to use the magic editor, and then you have to tap on magic editor, erase, which then again takes time to erase or regenerate frame. And a lot of features like night mode in videos, ultra boost videos will come by the end of the year. So we can't test all of that yet. So overall, these features were highlighted and announced during the launch day, but not sure how these features work or how they will end up after 2 years. So yeah, that was the ultimate camera comparison. And as per the scores, the iPhone Pro Max is the winner this time around, and this comes from an Android fanboy. The cameras have improved. Like by default, it now shoots at 24 megapixel, which gives sharper photos. The colors and HDR have improved, and overall it has a better photo taking experience. Like 9 out of 10 times the iPhone will take the better picture.
Do you want to guess which phone it is?
A. Pixel.
Bang on.
I think that might be Samsung.
That's the iPhone 15 Pro Max.
I think it is from iPhone.
Is it the iPhone?
No, it's S23 Ultra.
iPhone.
Very good. Like most of the people chose the iPhone over the other two. And they have really improved, I guess. The biggest factor which is not included in this camera comparison up until now is money. The iPhone 15 Pro Max cost around 1.6 lakh rupees. The S23 Ultra sells around 1 lakh rupees. So is the iPhone 60% better than the S23 Ultra? No. So here's like a very clear answer. See, if you have the money, no problem with iOS, want the best camera, iPhone 15 Pro Max it is. But if you want that value or overall good package, I would strongly recommend getting the S23 Ultra. The camera performance here is good. 8 out of 10 times the S23 Ultra will take a good shot. You can in fact buy a S23 Ultra and a good laptop at the price of iPhone 15 Pro Max. And regarding the Pixel 8 Pro, this was a big surprise. Like, I for one thought it would surely win, but in most of the cases the colors were off or the pictures were dull looking. AI implementation is 50% there, 50% yet to arrive, and also it is currently selling for 1,07,000 in India. I would say at that price point, not worth it. I hope we can revisit the Pixel 8 Pro after a discount or when all the AI feature arrive. I would really want to do that. On that note, this is Pradeep signing off. See you in the next video. Doop, doop, doop.